Hey loves, I'm standing here with April Daniels, the founder of the Rock Out With Me movement and also a star in Tamar and Vince's reality TV show. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you today?
I'm good. You look gorgeous.
You do too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can pull it out during the day too, you know, a little bit. So we all want to know what inspires you to start this amazing movement, Rock Out With Me?
You know, being a woman, you know, it's very important that we learn to just coexist together in a positive light. You know, we can have, disagreements. We can definitely not always see eye to eye, but I just think there should be a limit to how we portray ourselves on television, because whether we want to believe it or not, we have a responsibility. Really spend time, getting your future, I'm going to say, a glimpse of it, what it really looks like, what you want it to look like. You can work towards those goals. You can get caught up with social media, you can get caught up with what we see on TV, but separate the meat from the potatoes. Everything you see on TV, it didn't really happen like that, and some of it did, but you have to write your own story.
And today, why do you feel it's important to support women, especially images in media that are portraying women in a positive way?
Well, the reason why it's important for us to support African American women in media is because we have little girls that are coming up, and we need to give them something to look forward to and something to wish, I want to be like that. I want to be like this, because believe it or not, we're all role models. And although we don't set out to be, we are. And we have to take responsibility for that. So in the work that we do, in how we conduct ourselves off the camera, all this matters. And so that's why events like this is so important, because we need to have this synergy and, band together so that we can be strong.
So you got self-love is number one. Find it in yourself. You don't have to find it from mama. You ain't got to find it from daddy. Your Heavenly Father has ordained you to be here at this time, at this moment, for this reason. And there is a purpose, as you said earlier. So find that, and then love on yourself, and then go be great. Okay? All right?
I don't do a whole lot of press, I don't do a lot of media things, but I certainly would support anything that says women's empowerment. That's it, I'm sold, and so for me to be able to be a part of something that is really celebrating women who have accomplished and still accomplishing and are just leaders in our community and setting great examples, I'm all for it. So, I love April to death, and I definitely wanted to be a part of it, so I'm excited to be a part of it.
To be a part of the panel is because I believe wholeheartedly that to whom much is given, much is required. So I feel like for as much as favor and influence that I'm granted in my life, it's my responsibility to share and impart whenever and wherever I can. And whether that's at a panel or taking a young up-and-coming somebody to coffee and giving them some time, it's all the same for me.
Play a big role in determining what movies, what reality shows, what television shows get to move forward. What are your thoughts on their responsibility and making sure that there's diversity?
It's not always about a physical presence. I'm an employer, and when I have oftentimes people that apply for positions with my company, I look at not who they present, but I go to their social media. I want to know who people are, and people need to understand that. Don't lead some life that you believe sells something that then an employer won't hire.
Lead the hype. Yes. And what I tell people is, I think 6 months ago I said, a 401k, 400,000 followers or 401,000 followers or 401k. I had people actually say, what's a 401k? That's sad. So we have to start selling real information and don't believe the nonsense. Believe.
We decide to be on a reality show. You know the general topic of the show, but we don't know where the show is going to go. And you have very heavy storyline about relationships, about business, about pastor. Do you feel that it was your responsibility to be a role model when you decided to be on the show, or did you just kind of let it go with the flow?
Absolutely, I did. I've been offered maybe 8 shows prior that I turned down. So it was very important to me that I picked something where I could be genuine and be myself. I have a 25-year-old daughter, a 22-year-old daughter who's watching their mom. I feel like all girls are my children as well. I look at it like your daughter is my daughter. So it does matter the example that I set, the way that I carry myself, because children do what you do. not always what you say. So I'm a walking example of woman to not only my daughter, but every child.
30 people called my office and asked me why did I permit for sorority sisters to film in the city of Atlanta. And I said, well, permit and you can follow the rules, you can film what you want to film in the city of Atlanta. Right? Did say to them as I am concerned though, as a professional, as an executive, that I didn't get calls about, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop or any of the other shows. So if that's the case, then call me about all of them, not just one. Because if
my company's mission is to empower, excite, and educate women about healthy hair. And that's our mission because that's something that I'm really, really passionate about because I have 2 young daughters myself. My daughters are 5 and 9. So I make it my duty to become the woman that I want them to look up to. I don't want them to look up to, you know, who they see on TV or any celebrity. They look up to me first. So because that's our mission statement, the person or whoever reality star that represents my brand, they have to represent positivity.
Hi, I'm Brayley Evans and I support the Rock Out With Me movement every day, all day.